Hey, yo, what's happening, y'all? I hope everybody had a good day. You know what I'm saying? If not, it'll get better. I mean, if you kick back, chilling, you know what I'm saying? Don't let shit stress you out. You know what I mean? But, yo, there was a time that we wanted to go camping. It was me, John, Danny, and Putt. Rest in peace, Putt. No of you niggas want to go camping. We talking about it one night, whatever. We talking about, oh, yeah, we did. So we end up getting to the point where we going camping. So John Daddy dropping us off. We went to Camp Chickahominy and shit. Me, Danny, John, and Putt. We all going up to Rest in Peace. But we going up there to go camping. So we meet the team leader or the campground people, you know what I'm saying? So we was in a certain group, you know what I'm saying? So that's the group that we were, you know what I'm saying, assigned to, or that's what, you know what I'm saying, where we going to be with this particular group. Okay, so boom. So we out there pitching tents and shit like that. So you had to pitch a tent and you know, that was gonna be where we slept at or whatever. And then, you know, going with the fire, you make the fire and all that shit. So they're going through tips and telling us about how to be careful. You know what I'm saying? That's when I learned, like, if you up in the woods and shit like that, if you're known for having snakes, that the one thing they taught us is before you step over a log, that you're supposed to look first and see if you see any snakes, because snakes like to, you know what I'm saying, burrow under logs and shit. So, you know what I'm saying, there's some tips and shit. So, boom, that's Friday. So it's getting dark. We got there, you know what I'm saying, around the time it's supposed to get dark. It's hot out. It's summertime. So, you know, we ain't in school or none of that shit, right? I can't remember how old we were when we was young enough to want to go camping. How about that? So, boom. So that night, you know, the campfire, you know what I'm saying, they're telling stories or whatever, and, you know what I'm saying, eating and, you know what I'm saying, it's just mingling and you meeting the other people, you know what I'm saying, the other kids or whatever, the truth, whatever the fuck. So it's just getting to know everybody. So we in this group and we had a color. So if we was on this color, so when you're going down a trail or something, this color, like the ribbon, would be on the trees or whatever. So you follow that color back to where your group is, right? So Friday, you know what I'm saying, we hunkered down or whatever you want to call it. Saturday, listen, they talking about going on trails and doing all this other shit. So we decide that we going to explore our own shit. We gonna go out here. I did it. Ben, you know, we from out Tennis Creek, Bonnie Fog Lane, Tennis Creek, Norby. Nah, man, yeah, all right. So we got a flashlight. Everybody got a flashlight. And I forgot what else we had and shit, right? We had a flashlight though. So we peel off, ducked off, boom. So when we ducked off, excuse me, hold on. So when we ducked off, we just out. We just out. It's just trees, you know. So we going, we walking and shit. Don't know where the fuck we going. We have no idea of nowhere we going. I don't even know who decided that we was going to do this shit. But the fact that we was in the woods, thinking that I don't know what the fuck, like a motherfucker was thinking that we was going through like Chesapeake Manor way, like we was going towards Mid City or something, like, you know, them little bit of trees. I think they thought that was woods. But that wasn't woods. This was woods. So we walking this shit. So we end up walking far enough to where it was a river or water, right? It was water. And, you know, further in the water, it had little grasslands or whatever. So it's like grass out there shit. So I'm like, damn, what the hell? So we saw some boats. It was a John boat. And then I'm older. I knew it was a John boat and it was a canoe. First of all, let's get in the water. Let's put the boats in the. Let's put the boats. We put the boats in the water, and we gonna get in the water. First of all, can anybody swim? Everybody, I know how to swim. I learned at Rosemount. I know Danny know how to swim. John said he know how to swim, but okay, everybody know how to swim. So they want to get in these boats and shit. We found a couple oars. I looked at the canoe. I said, you know, that shit look like it's gonna tip over. I said, we gonna get in this flat one, right? So two stupids got over there. I don't know who. I think it was Puerto and Danny over there in the canoe. I think me and John was in a John boat and shit. So we paddling. We paddling. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what's in the water. We have no fucking clue. We just paddling. We paddling in the canoe. And he in the canoe. And so we get up on the grassland. So being that we've done this before, you know what I mean? We've done this before. So we're going to try to get out the boat to see if the grass that's in the water do it have any solid, is it stable? Man, listen. Nigga try to me, I'm poking at it like, man, I don't know. Y'all can get out, I ain't getting out, right? Y'all can get out the motherfucking boat. I'm staying this shit. So it got to the point, I was like, yo, I think we need to turn around and go back to the shore because I don't think we know what the fuck we doing. We turn around, so now we got to navigate. Hey, man, you paddle like that, we got to turn around. So we pushing off the grass and all that shit. So we get back to the shore. So we walking upshore. Check this out. And this is how we navigated this shit. We walking upshore, and as we walking, because it's like that little, that little wet sand, like before like OV and shit. As we walking upshore, we're not noticing that the bank and the wall, it's a wall that's getting higher and higher. Right? Until we realize that it's water, the little bit of sand, because the shit getting soft, and then the wall is high to where we can't even climb this motherfucker because it's off. Okay, so boom. Nah, we ain't turning around. We going forward. We get to the point we're going forward and the water just creeping up on niggas and niggas holding on the roots and shit on the side of the. Yeah, it's a little distressed right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't showing it, but it's a little, I know niggas got down a little tense right then and there. You feel me? So boom. So it get to the point we get to a section where you can see it's a ramp. And it goes up to be even back to the ground, the flat ground. So, oh shit, daylight. Everybody started smiling and laughing after it was silence and prayers. And, now it's like, oh, it's a way out. So you had to run and get up that shit because we tried to walk, but it's against the water. So, it's kind of slushy. Get up that joint, right? But it's a hole on the side of it, right? It's a hole about this big on the side of the wall. Put went, Danny went, John went. As I'm going, when John going, a fucking snake. I'm already coming up. A snake pulled his head out the goddamn hole. I ran. I couldn't stop, but I think I jumped over it. I probably didn't even. I think I took a step and I was on. I think I took a step and beat everybody up there when the snake came. When I saw that, I think I just took off on my back leg and I was, I was up there with my hands on my knees. Boy, you ain't see the snake. Ain't nobody see the snake with me, but I beat them up there. You feel me? But that's the crazy part. So after that dynamic feat, we walking. Now we figured out that we lost. We don't know where we at. It's getting dark. Got the flashlights. I'm gonna tell you how dark it was. If you ever been in the forest, when you have a flashlight and it's dark, your flashlight, you can actually see the outlining of your flashlight. Wherever you shine it out, you can see where it starts and where it ends. So everything lights up. Now motherfuckers out there bitch like, man, no, man. Imagine we've been gone for about 6 hours, 7 hours. Like we out there bitch for real. Then it's like niggas is hungry. So we trying to find our way back to the goddamn campground. So we don't see nothing but the moon shining them motherfuckers. Shine. And there was a light, a like glory. We saw a ribbon, a color ribbon. It wasn't our color, but it was a color. It was a ribbon on a tree. And you shine flashlight and then you could see the trail. Let me tell you something. We followed that ribbon back. We didn't know how far we were. We followed that ribbon back till we saw in the distance, you saw a campfire. Boy, niggas' stomach stopped growling and everything because that's all. The campfire mean food. Niggas was hungry. I mean, we lost. They looking for, not knowing that. Man, we got out there with them white folks. And we pulled up on that shit, man. We came out the woods on their ass. And they was like, where you at? And they seen it was 4 niggas. And they was like, where you guys come from? What are your names? What's going on? Man, they had a motherfucking search party looking for our black ass out there and lost in the woods, man. I'm talking about man and white folks. They was like, yo, they was on the microphones and the walkie-talkie, like, yo, we found them, we got them, they just came over. Man, let me tell you something, man. That shit, I'm talking about, man, the Rangers, I'm talking about the people talking that they done already called. Nigga, when John Data came and got our ass from up that motherfucker, they like that y'all can't come out here no more. I'm talking, we were lost that fucking long. To where they had a whole search party. Like when they found us, yo, they was like they wanted, I don't know, man. That shit was crazy, man. We was looking like, damn. They was like, yo, we've been looking for you. We got people looking for you. They on the, yeah, we got them. Yeah, we got them. What are your names? Yeah, we got them right here. We're going to hold them till you come. Yo, they came with vans and shit, man. People, man. That's how stupid we were. Instinctively unaware of being curious. Don't be curious.